What's going on, everybody? It's Dan the Realtor, your local Moco real estate agent, back again with another video. Today we're going to head to Bethesda, Maryland. Let's get into it.
The grills in my mouth, double over.
Welcome to Live in Moco, your go-to source for all things real estate in Montgomery County. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade or just love touring beautiful homes, you're in the right place. On this channel, we showcase stunning properties, share expert tips, and explore the best neighborhoods in Montgomery County. Join us as we take you on a journey through some of the most desirable neighborhoods and some of the most beautiful homes Montgomery County has to offer. Let's get into it. Bethesda, Maryland is a lively and affluent area known for its mix of city excitement and suburban comfort. Cultural attractions include the Strathmore Music Center and the annual Bethesda Fine Arts Festival. Outdoor lovers can enjoy the Capitol Crescent Trail and many parks. Bethesda Road offers upscale shopping and diverse dining options. With its busy downtown, art scene, and friendly vibe, Bethesda is a great place to live and visit. Today, we are in Bethesda, Maryland, taking a look at this listing for $1.4 million. This house has 5 beds and 4 full bathrooms and 2,860 square feet of living space, built in 1969. Now, this type of home right here is one of my favorite houses. I love a good mid-century modern Frank Lloyd Wright-esque home. We're going to be taking a look at this house. It's got a lot of character to it, and it's got a lot of different dimensions to it. So, without further ado, let's get inside and take a look at it. All right, so let's take a look at the front of the house first. Like I said, this is a mid-century modern property. The landscaping is really nice. They've got pad parking and that typical Frank Lloyd Wright-esque. You'll see the angles here. Those are very Frank Lloyd Wright-esque with the kind of isosceles triangles. One of my favorite words, isosceles. So let's get into the house. So as soon as you enter, you'll notice the grand entrance. You got this skylight there, and very beautiful mid-century modern-esque. Let's head to the kitchen. And I love how they have the this industrial stove here. Got your skylights. And in your mid-century modern properties, you're gonna have lots and lots of windows. That's kind of one of the hallmarks of your mid-century modern-esque homes. Dining room. And more skylights. I don't know how you cannot be a fan of a property like this. We're going to take a look outside in a second, but here's your area for entertaining. And I love the staging. Wood burning fireplace there. Let's take a look at the bedrooms. Again, 5 bedrooms in this property. We've got 3 full bathrooms. Now let's take a look at this little area here. I love a good stairwell. I just think this is beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna show you something that's pretty cool that I like. Let's take a look at this way real quick. I'm going to show you that backyard because it is just stunning from head to floor here. Again, light. Now take a look at this here. This is something that you only get with your mid-century modern style, the angles. Mid-century modern, Frank Lloyd Wright was an architect, and he loved angles. All right, now let's take a look at the bedrooms. First, we'll take a look at the bathroom. Full bath. Again, got your skylights. This is your first bedroom here. Beautiful. Get your second bedroom here. I love the vaulted ceilings we got here. This property is nice. I mean, I think, if you like style, you like having, a unique property, this is definitely something that you might want to consider. Okay, let's take a look at the owner's suite. Again, more windows, which is a hallmark of your mid-century modern home. You're going to get lots of natural light. You're going to get your vaulted ceilings. They got a little bit of storage over there. Let's take a look at the master bathroom here. Pretty nice. Again, you got your sunlight, your skylight there. And I'm a real big fan of this house. As my wife will tell you. We actually own a Frank Lloyd Wright mid-century modern, which is why I wanted to show you all this. This is why I wanted to show you. Let's head downstairs. Okay, this is your basement here. They got a good sense of style. They definitely got a good sense of style in this house. Cute. Very nice. And they've got again, their second fireplace here. And the tile in the basement, I think, is a really good touch. Just gives you that extra little bit of what I like, is a little bit of elegance, a little bit of cleanliness. Got some artwork there. You got your patio to the outside. Let's keep it moving here. And you'll notice again in the Frank Lloyd Wright type style house, you're gonna have those open stairwells there with just space. See, this is what your mid-century moderns are gonna give you, just completely unusable space, but but it's artistic. And they're also gonna be blending your woods and open brick. That's a very mid-century modern style. For those who don't know what mid-century modern, it's like your Brady Bunch style. Okay. Got your HVAC room in here, or your washer and dryer rather. Closet. Got your first, this is your second full bathroom in here. Traditional pink. Got your fourth bedroom in here. Nice windows looking out to the back. And this is going to be fourth bedroom, or your fifth bedroom rather. But I think they've converted this into like a den area, and I love the little artwork that they got going on there. And this, it's got a lot of light and a lot of space. You got a lot of neutral colors, which is typical for your mid-century modern styles. Beautiful. It leads us to the back of the house. Okay, let's walk down. You got a lot of yard space here. You got a little shed back here. And I'm not sure how far back that land goes, but the landscaping here is incredible. Incredible. Got a lot of space for entertaining, for cookouts. It's beautiful. This is what 1.4 million gets you here in Bethesda, Maryland. Let's talk about some numbers. Oh, I didn't show you guys the deck out here. This is the upper deck. Okay, let's talk numbers. Okay, so pros and cons. I love this house. I think it's really nice. One pro is it is a mid-century modern property, which I'm biased. I love mid-century modern properties. The space, the square footage, the neighborhood, all pros. The architectural design is beautiful. The natural light is also a pro. Now here's a few cons. Not many, but for this property, I think the neighbors, for $1.4 million, my neighbors are a little bit closer than I would prefer them to be. If I'm paying 1.4 million bucks. But again, if you're moving to Bethesda, Maryland, you want to come here to Bethesda, you're paying for, the neighborhood, you're paying for the zip code essentially. Another con is there seems to be some type of airport around here somewhere because there's like constant you know, 747 jets flying over this house maybe every 10 to 15 minutes. I'll let you hear one in a second. You can hear it right there. So I think that is kind of a con. If I'm paying 1.4 milli, I want to live in a nice quiet neighborhood. But if that doesn't affect you, you know, it seems like the windows and everything in this house are really insulated really well. So it doesn't really, like, I can't really hear it that much in here. Yeah, I can't really hear it that much in here. I can hear it only slightly. But when you're outside, it may affect you. Now, let's talk about numbers. When you're moving into a property like this, anything over $1 million, you're typically going to be putting 20% down. So this property is most likely not going to be for first-time home buyers, but it will be a good property if you're doing a move up, if you're moving up into your next property. So that being said, your down payment is going to end up being around 20%, which equals out to about $343,000 as your down payment. That's going to include $289,000 for your down payment. Your monthly payment is going to end up being somewhere around $9,273. And again, all this is at a 6.8% interest rate, which is around where we're at today. Also, that depends on your credit and your debt to income ratio. So all of this is an estimate. You definitely want to check with your loan officer first. Now, I've got another property that's a little bit lower in price that also has some really unique features down the street from Bethesda. I'm going to hop in the car and head over, and I'll see you at the next property. Hey, what's going on? We're back. We are now a little bit further south than we were before. We're going to be taking a look at this house right here. It's got 5 beds, 2.5 baths, and also has 2,800 square feet. Now, this property is going for $975,000. And you'll notice that it's more of a contemporary, traditional home. It's a split level house, like we like to call it. It's got the 3 levels with a 2 levels with a sub basement below. And I want you to take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Let's get into it. All right, so let's take a look at the landscaping first. You guys know it's not just a house, but it's also what the house looks like. You know, the neighborhood's really quiet over here. Not too many people out in the middle of the day. So let's get inside. Sounds like there's a highway like literally right behind this house though. I feel like I toured this house about 4 years ago. And it's back on the market again. Woo. Sorry about that. So immediately you'll notice, if you've been following my channel, as I've been putting more of these types of videos out, this house looks exactly like a house that I toured in my neighborhood in Fairland. So immediately to your left, you have your kitchen. Pretty nice. This is what we call a galley kitchen, because you have your sink on one side, you have your oven on the other. It's an electronic oven. Now, my wife is not big on having a kitchen that has a sink and an oven directly across from each other. She's superstitious. No, she's not superstitious, but she just says that when you have water across from fire, it's not bad, it's not good. I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you be the judge of that. Also in this house, they've got this island kind of like right here, which is interesting. You typically don't see that. This is your kitchen. Got some good storage. It's got some good space. Entertaining. Not as much light, but a good amount of light. And you got your recessed lighting in there. Let's take a look at the rest of the house here. You got your formal dining room. Pretty nice. I think again, you know, I love a good nicely staged home. This one's got the original hardwood floors, it looks like. But yeah, take a look at my other video for Fairland, and you'll notice the style of Montgomery County house we have out here. this contemporary, traditional style home, I think they call it. Okay, this is your living room. It's got a good size. It's got a good amount of size to it. Definitely got a lot of natural light. This is some good space for entertaining here. All right, let's head upstairs. So immediately you'll see you're greeted with the hallway here. You have the option of going left, right, or center. So let's take the first bedroom here. Good amount of space. Again, you got some nice closet space. Very well lit. For a 5-bedroom house, you know, for $975. Again, take a look after you finish watching this video, of course. Watch it all the way through. But you'll notice the house that I showed on, there's the outside there, that I showed in my neighborhood on Fairland. Literally, well, I don't say literally. I think people overuse that word, literally. Most people say literally when they mean figuratively. But I will say the house that I showed that says Fairland is very much similar to this house as far as the style of home. This is your first bathroom here. And you'll notice the significant difference in the price tag. And this is your third bedroom on the main level. Good size though. Decent size, not too big, not too small. But again, the price tag is what you're paying for in this area. You're paying to be in Bethesda. And if that's something that you're interested in, then this is definitely something that you can consider a viable option for you. Bethesda is definitely a very well sought after area here in Montgomery County. So let's take a look at the first master bathroom here. Pretty decent. They got the little time capsule bathroom. The shower there always reminds me of some cryogenic. Don't mind me. Those are the comedic stylings of Dan Wheeler. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this property, and let me know what you think about the last property. Let's take a look downstairs. Okay. Pretty nice basement. Very spacious. Got it looks like a wood burning fireplace down there. We love our fireplaces here in Montgomery County. And they've got this original wood panel. A lot of people don't like that. I love it though. I love it. Good amount of space. So you've got your 4 bedrooms upstairs. Your washer and dryer in here. And then this Guess they're gonna call this your 5th bedroom. Get the build-ins. Pretty spacious, pretty light filled down here too. This could be used as a bedroom or a study, depending on your needs. All right, let's check out the backyard. So, like I said, I think that's a highway right there. Could be 495, could be 270. But they definitely have some good landscaping going on. And lots of space. This fence is incredible. The best neighbors, best fences make good neighbors, right? All right. So let's talk numbers. Pros and cons of this property. 975, I think, is a bit ambitious. I'll say. You are going to get the Bethesda zip code. You know, you're going to get the school zones. You're going to get the area. You are very close to a lot of restaurants and a lot of shops in this neighborhood. There's a park right around the corner. So there are some pros. I think some cons. Again, to me, it's just, you know, it might be a little bit not affordable for everybody. This property, this home is not typically going to be your first house. If you want to look at some properties where I show you, a good first step property, take a look at one of the videos, one of the earlier videos. I have homes in Montgomery County under 500,000. This is not that house. This is going to more than likely be your second house. And your family is growing, and so you need a little bit more space, and you want to get into a really good school district. So that being said, with a typical 20% down payment on this property, because it is in that 975 price range, you're going to want to put 20% down. 20% down on a $975,000 property is going to put you somewhere around $233,000. And your monthly payment is going to be around $6,395. All of that, again, is just an estimate that's going to depend on your down payment, and it's going to depend on your debt to income ratio. So what do you think about this property? Let me know what you think in the comments. I've got one more property for you. It's a condo in Bethesda, Maryland. I'm going to head over there, and I'll see you at the next property. All right, we are at the next property. One thing I will say about this, if I'm going to start off with a pro, there's it's terrible parking out here, but this is the building right here to my rear. And this is your neighborhood. You got the Harris Teeter right there. You got lots of shopping. You got your Harris Teeter right there. Lots of shopping, lots of, looks like a Domino's back there too. So this is the heart of Bethesda right here on Woodmont Avenue. So let's go take a look at the building, and we'll see what you think. One thing you will notice, if this is something you're interested in, is there is secured access to the building. That's something that you're looking for. You definitely got it here. You're probably gonna have to buzz in, so stand by. need the fob. So these need the fob in order to access the upper units, which is pretty good. All right. So this is 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo in Bethesda. So immediately you've got your bedroom to your right. We've got 2 beds and 2 full bathrooms. This looks to be your first bedroom here. Now, if you're looking for space, this is definitely not what you're going to be buying. This property right here, $775,000. You're not buying this for space. You're buying this for convenience. You're buying this to be right next to the Harris Teeter. You're buying this to be, really 10 minutes from Walter Reed. Or even if you're thinking about using this as a rental, be a pretty expensive rental, but if you wanted to rent it to a nursing student or a travel nurse at Walter Reed, again, you're 10 minutes away from all of that. So that's what you're paying for here. Everybody isn't really interested in a big, huge, a whole bunch of space. Maybe you're downsizing and you already understand what it takes to maintain a large property. And so you say, well, I'm looking for something a little bit smaller. Here's your second bedroom here. And this building gives you a lot of natural light. Okay, and let's take a look at the kitchen. Pretty nice kitchen. And again, this is what you're buying. You're buying convenience. You're not buying space. And for as far as condos go, I think this condo is quite beautiful. Definitely something to consider. Got all your stainless steel appliances here. All these look to be Bosch appliances. Got your built-in microwave there. And this is your living room where you're going to be entertaining. We are on the 4th floor. And for, 1,015 square feet, it's decent. It's cute. Let's check out this little balcony. Little balcony you got here. Will they let me out? Ah, push. Oh, sound like the police coming for me. Okay. Just enough space for you, what you want to do, and you got your view here. definitely something to consider. All right, let's talk numbers. Okay, so pros and cons. The pros is for condo living. I think that this is one of a pretty nice condo. I won't say the nicest condo. You're on the fourth floor, so for $775,000 to be on the fourth floor, I think it's pretty decent, especially here in Bethesda. You also get upgraded everything in this condo. You saw the amenities. I think for the price, the amenities that you get are pretty on par with everything else here in Bethesda. Also, location. You're close to we're maybe 10 minutes from 355, which is Wisconsin Avenue. A couple minutes from Navy National Medical Center and Walter Reed. Walter Reed Navy National Medical Center, the Metro. You're close to NIH Metro, and you're right across the street from Harris Teeter. There's lots of stuff. There's a Pizza Bowley's around the corner. There's some really good Italian restaurants around here too. So as far as location and amenities and convenience, I think there are a lot of pros to this condo. Some of the cons, the parking's terrible. So if you're going to have like friends and family and stuff over, it's going to be really hard for them to find parking. I couldn't even find the visitor or guest parking at all. I drove around for about 10 or 15 minutes. I probably, if you lived here, you would probably just be able to tell your guests, park here, or, maybe hop on an Uber from the Metro. So those are some of the cons. And other than that, I think this unit is really nice, super small and compact. If that's what you're looking for, I think this is a really good unit, really good property for you. Now, numbers. Again, this can be a first-time home buyer if you're interested in living in this neighborhood. At $775,000 for Bethesda, I think that's a good, starting point if you want to move into a condo. And it's a good property if you want to downsize too, and you want to move into something a little bit smaller and not have to worry so much about yard work, maintenance, painting, shoveling snow, and all those things. Considering this can be a first-time or a downsized property, we're going to be putting 5% down on this property. 5% down at a 6.8% interest rate. Again, that's just an estimate. That's going to be bringing your total cash to close to about $83,000. That's going to include your down payment of $38,000, and your closing costs are going to end up being somewhere around $23,000. Your monthly payment is going to end up being around $9,295. That's going to include your PMI, your principal and interest. And I didn't include condo fees in here. I estimated the condo fee to be about $500 a month because I couldn't find it anywhere. So I showed you 3 properties at 3 different price points here in Bethesda. I talked about some of the pros and some of the cons. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notifications button so that you're the first to know when I drop new content. I'm Dan the Realtor, and I'll see you next time.